Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Naval Ops Commander. Last time we did a mission, like 3 times, but we had to figure out the strategy, and we did eventually, so hooray. And today we're going to be starting off with some tech, so let's go look at weapons, and maybe electronics actually, because electronics would give us a buff to our health on our ship, which would be nice. Radar 3, and auto fire extinguisher 3, and emergency purge system 3. Those aren't bad. Those are pretty good. I'm curious, what will we get if we do another level in weapons? Oh, bigger guns. Ooh. Ah, shiny. Okay, I'm not so interested in the 10-inch or the 12-inch guns there. 45-centimeter guided torpedoes. I feel like we had those a long time ago. Oh no, we had oxygen torpedoes a long time ago. That's what we had. AS missile launcher. I want to see if that maybe can go on the carrier. That would be nice. New anti-air armament with no picture. Okay, well let's check out the depot here. Armament. We have some new missiles. We have the anti-sub missile launcher. Cannot go on the carrier, unfortunately. AS stands for anti-ship, so no reason to get excited about that. Going on the carrier won't really help us that much, unfortunately. Rockets. What is this? What was that other thing we just got? Anti-sub weapons, maybe? What was it called? I forgot what it was called. Yeah, I already forgot what it was. Special machine gun? No. Forgot what it was. Optical? I don't think it was an optical weapon, no. Special? No. Where did it go? High angle guns? No. I seriously forgot what the thing was actually called. I'm sure I'll know it again once I see it, but no. I don't know, I forgot. But it's not in the main listing there, so yeah, I don't know. These guns are quite a bit bigger in actual size than the other ones. But let's see. Let's do a mission first, and then we'll see what we have time for after the mission. Let's see that. Because we've had quite a few long episodes. I want to try and bring those back down in length a little bit. Destroy 2 enemy runways. Okay. I kind of want to try this with the destroyer, because I'm not sure we got a real good test of those special warhead torpedoes last time, so I want to try this with the destroyer if we can.
With the successive fall of enemy bases, we have moved into a position to strike at a major enemy airbase. If we succeed in destroying this base, we will be able to restrict enemy air coverage tremendously. This is the perfect opportunity to deal a fatal blow to the enemy presence in this region. The one concern is whether or not we have sufficient anti-air armament to endure their attack.
We have received a message from communications. A large squad of anti-ship bombers have just been reported leaving the enemy airbase. We believe that the base is currently down to less than 30% of its full aerial strength.
It looks like Lady Luck is on our side this time. Your orders, Captain?
We will try the destroyer, because I want to try those torpedoes one more time. We'll bring battleships so that we have something heavy to help us out. Just in case the torpedoes don't quite go to plan. There's the destroyer. Not exactly the coolest looking destroyer, I don't think. The hull looks cool, but it looks crazy with all the guns and stuff on it. So, not necessarily the biggest fan of how it looks, but it is, I mean, for a destroyer, very, very effective, so. Okay, let's charge. Charge at 42.8 knots, almost 43 knots. I wonder what all the dots are in the middle of the map there. Like, I don't know what that's about. Wait, there's something over here. What is it? I want to be able to see it. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Oh boy. Okay, where are the special torpedoes? Here we go. Time to start making some evasive maneuvers. No, no, no. I don't want to be locking onto every single plane. Well, we got hit by a bomb right there and it didn't seem to do too much. Let's launch these like closer to the middle of a group here, like this. Oh boy. They're not guided. Well, they are very slightly guided. So, wow, yeah. Oh, I'm right here. Oh, okay. Well, let's do this real quick so that we don't just have these going off wherever they want. Off. Yes. There we go. Now we can switch off of them. Do something else. Whoa! Why is my reticle so tiny? What? Those are on auto. Oh, because I can't control... What? Manual. Okay, that was interesting. That's never happened before. I thought it was just some weird glitch, but no, that was intentional for some reason. Okay, whatever these ships are, they seem to be... Transports? No, they're cruisers. Oh, I thought they were transports. I got excited. Alright, let's try... Go! What? 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 I don't know what happened there. They're just like, they're not, Boy, it's hard to get a good test with these torpedoes, is what we're learning right now. Okay, there's ammo right there, so that's helpful. Yep. Okay, we got that. There's more ammo over there. I want to actually leave that ammo if I can. Ooh, carriers! Stop trying to lock onto the planes. Your torpedoes, for crying out loud. Okay, launch the torpedoes. They tracks... Wow, what in the world? Let me launch them then, jeez. What the... They're like disappearing. Like... They're not even... They weren't even shot at that time. They just disappeared for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, those are behaving really weird. We're taking a lot of damage on the bow right now. Okay, let's attempt to get this carrier here. They're not leading properly. Well, yeah. I hear a car alarm going off. Let me make sure it's not mine. Yeah, I don't really trust anyone here in the city. If I hear a car alarm, you can guarantee I'm going to be checking to see if it's mine. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I can hear it through my headphones. Okay. Let's try that again. I don't know what's up with the torpedoes. They're not really, I don't know, it's hard to explain. They just kind of, like, disappear for some reason. Like, even when they're not being shot at. And then the range of the torpedoes is so short that I kind of have to be within the blast radius just to launch them. So, I don't know. We'll keep trying. I'm not going to give up on them that quickly, but I'm not sure how I feel about these things so far. I see the damage potential, I do, but if they can't reliably hit the target, then I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep trying the torpedoes, but at this rate, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Those are the cruisers. Let's go for the cruisers first with these torpedoes, since they are a bigger target than all the destroyers, and hopefully will be easier to hit. Okay, let's lock on now and turn. Okay, we can launch them from farther away, so that was my bad last time. Let's try to watch this. See, they just don't have the reliability to hit the target like I need them to. Oh, come on, camera. What is going on? Well, they did something. Yeah, okay. So they can do good if they hit. but getting them to hit can be an issue sometimes, apparently. Yeah, the camera was just trying to lock onto and flick onto everything there, so we couldn't really see it that well, unfortunately. If we can get an ammo crate, that would be fantastic. We can try it again. I kind of figured we got a weird test when we used them last episode, because they definitely did not, like, do an absolutely devastating amount of damage, and I feel like they should have done better, and I'm pretty sure that they could do better. Something weird just happened last time, which would also explain why only 2 of them went off last time. Come on, I hate when that happens. This game has no leniency like Warship Gunner 2 does. Boy, when you play Warship Gunner 2 and then you come back to this game, you get spoiled. Like, bad. Okay. Aircraft carrier. Get him. They don't lead the target either, which is another annoying thing. Okay, that... Wow, we even got that carrier over there. So yes, they do have good potential. We just got a bad test last time. Also, they're pretty inconsistent with actually, you know, following the target like they're supposed to, which is frustrating. But, whatever. Want that parts crate. There we go. So yes, the torpedoes are doing a lot better this time than they did in the last episode, in our previous test with them. I'm not going to waste them on these little destroyers, of course. Not that they would be able to hit the little destroyers, because they don't... It seems like the AI, or whatever you want to call it, the program that tells them how much to lead seems messed up, I think is what's going on there. Okay, I want to... Let's do this. What are they doing? See, I don't understand why they are going where they are. Does it be where I'm turning? No, it has nothing to do with where I'm turning. I have no idea. Do we have more? No, we don't have more. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's like they're guided, but they're not... they're either not accounting for lead, or they're over-accounting for lead. I don't know, it's weird. Hard to explain. Got some money, we got a bunch more ships right here. Cruisers. There's another carrier up there in the mix somewhere. We don't have any more special torpedoes. This would be a good spot for them. Right here. So I'm guessing the best way to use those torpedoes to make sure they actually hit is to cross the enemy's T, like we're kind of doing right now, so that there's like no way they can miss. And now we have ammo, but now we're way too close to use them. So... Parts crates, 2 parts crates, 3 parts crates even. Oh, go for the carrier, please, and then get the heck out of here. Enemy ship sunk. So we don't sink ourselves. They didn't go off, of course. That or they did and just didn't show on the camera for some reason, because we sunk it somehow, but I mean, we had a lot of other stuff attacking it too. And we have another ship right there. It looks like another one of those Alaska-class battle cruisers. I would just call it a cruiser. I wouldn't call it a battle cruiser. Battle cruisers weren't really a thing by that point in World War II. The Alaska class was just a heavy cruiser. A very, very, very heavy cruiser, but still just a heavy cruiser. 12-inch guns are not battleship caliber guns. Not by that point of the war. Not by 1944 or 1945. Would that have probably been considered a battlecruiser if it were built in like the 20s? Yeah, but by 1945, nah, guns aren't big enough. I think my theory, and I haven't like looked into this, but my theory is that they wanted a ship with big enough guns to be very good at shore bombardment, but it was going to be cheaper in terms of money and resources to make, cheaper and faster to make than the Iowas or any big battleship, but it would still be almost just as good at shore bombardment, which is all we were really using big guns for at that point in the war. So, in that sense, it's kind of surprising that they made the Alaska class at all. Hey, guess what, guys? Let's go like this. If any of these hit, maybe. Jeez. Oh, got a couple hits there. Let's launch the rest of them. Maybe. See, like, that's kind of sort of underwhelming damage against battleships. Like, they're great for everything else, but against battleships, like, it's good for a destroyer. It's very good for a destroyer, but to use those on, it's kind of not a problem that you can't put them on a battleship, because you can get that much damage with the battleship's main guns anyways. So the fact that you can't put those torpedoes on a battleship doesn't really matter, because you can do that with a regular battleship salvo anyways. So, I mean, not to that many ships at once, but I mean, you could do that much damage to one battleship with a battleship salvo. So, it basically, the role that serves is to keep the destroyers and cruisers relevant late game, but not to, not to say that they're necessarily better than a battleship. They're on par with battleships in terms of the damage they can deal, which is good. That's a good thing. Oh, get wrecked. Okay, now for the actual point of the mission, the runways. And we might even have time to actually put the new, redesign the battleship with the new big guns. They were 41 centimeters, right? So that's like 16.1 inch guns, or something like that. 16.1 or 16.2 maybe? No, it wouldn't be 0.2. Because 16 inch is 406 millimeters. Or 40.6 centimeters, so 41 centimeters would probably be 16 or 16.1 inch. Where are the runways? Okay. Oh boy, I hope they're not too far inland here. Ew. Hang on, we have a thing for the... What the heck was that just took off? Was that a UFO? Yep, they sure are. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, well, we're seeing some UFOs now. Did not expect that at this point in the game. Ugh, this is painful. How many missiles this actually takes. And one more, and then we got that one. Now, where's the other one? Up there. Okay. Let's just keep going this way, I suppose, and see what comes from that. I wonder. This is a test we can do right now. People were talking about maybe using these special torpedoes against like the Archaeopteryx if you use them against like the shoreline. So if we fire these straight at the shoreline, oh yeah, they hit land installations. So it's plausible then that it could hit Archaeopteryx. That was really dumb of me to do, by the way, because we were pretty close to that. So maybe should not have tried that, but. Would have been quite annoying to have to redo that entire mission because I wanted to try something like that. But we can do this. Yep. The blast radius itself doesn't surprise me too much because I mean we saw that stuff in Warship Gunner 2 with the cruise missiles. So the visuals of the blast radius is not quite as stunning to me. But I do have to keep reminding myself that, hey, that's coming out of a torpedo, not a missile. So. But also, realistically speaking, having that kind of warhead on a torpedo almost makes more sense than having it on a missile because, like, that's a really, really, really big warhead for a missile to have. I mean, I know that exists, but I'm just saying, like, torpedoes are known to carry heavier armament, or at least when they were still being widely used, like in World War II. A hit from a torpedo would do much more damage to an enemy ship than a hit from a bomb or a shell or anything like that. And because the torpedo can carry more and still move farther to the target. Not farther, but it can carry more payload to the target. without having the other issues of, you know, the other issues that, like, guns have. Or for that matter, aircraft carrier based ordnance that you'd see on planes. Those bombs and torpedoes could never be as big because they do not have, they can't be carried by the planes if they're that big. We didn't quite get this building here. Let's try that again. Did we get it that time? And yeah, there we go. We're gonna go for the 100% completion here, and I'll see you guys back at the debrief. And it appears that is everything to destroy in this mission, so let's go ahead and return to the base. We should have a very high enemy sunk percentage.
Runway destroyed! Now those bombers have no place to return to.
Well, we accomplished our objective, but that noise worries me. The enemy is not going to give this place up without a fight.
Well, we destroyed all the buildings that there were to destroy, so let's see how that does for our percentage. Only 88%, and that's probably because any planes that were in the air when we destroyed the runway or the carrier, they just like ran out of fuel and crashed or whatever the case is. They don't count towards our enemy sunk percentage, which is annoying, but yeah, well. We got a good chunk of change. We got our A rank, so we're gonna get a special reward real quick. Ooh, hey, we got a free 16-inch gun and even a 17-inch gun, it looks like. Cool. Although having only one of those is not super helpful. A rank, we got some of those guys there, and we got 2 of them, it looks like. For destroying 500 destroyers, we've been giving a rapid fire, what is that, 4-inch gun, roughly? I mean, roughly 4 inches. So, hooray! We already have a rapid fire 5-inch gun, though, so. What time are we at? Ooh. I really want to put the new guns on the battleship, but I think we will have to save that for next time. Uh-oh, special mission. Oh boy. I think Gaga mentioned this one, but I don't have to read back through the comments again. Anyways, guys, that will be it for this episode of Naval Ops Commander. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.